They mocked me in front of the entire basketball team, called me trash, recorded my worst moment. But by the end of the season, the whole school was chanting my name. And the captain who laughed the loudest? He wasn't even on the team anymore. My name is Jaden. I'm 17. Senior year. And I've loved basketball my entire life. Since I was 7 years old. Playing in my driveway. At the park. Anywhere I could find a hoop. I wasn't naturally tall. Wasn't the fastest. But I had heart. And I practiced. Every single day. But I never joined the school team. I wanted to. God, I wanted to. But every time tryouts came around, I froze. I was too anxious. Too scared. Because our school team wasn't just good. They were elite. They won championships. Had college scouts watching. And the players? They were cocky. Confident. They knew they were untouchable. I didn't think I'd fit in. I was quiet. Kept to myself. Wore old sneakers my older brother gave me. They were falling apart. But they were all I had. I didn't look like the other players. Didn't act like them. So I stayed on the sidelines. Watched from the bleachers. Practiced alone at the old outdoor court near my house. But this year was different. New coach. Coach Martinez. He had a reputation. Tough but fair. Didn't care about popularity. Only cared about skill and heart. And this was my last chance. Senior year. Last shot to prove I belonged. So I signed up for tryouts. My hands shook when I wrote my name on the list. But I did it. Except I didn't know the team captains were about to make my life hell. Tryout day. The gym was packed. About 30 guys showed up. Most were underclassmen hoping to make junior varsity. A few seniors like me. And then the varsity team. They stood on the sidelines. Watching. Judging. The captains were Bryce and his best friend Marcus. Both seniors. Both stars. Both arrogant as hell. I walked in wearing my old sneakers. My faded gym shorts. My brother's oversized shirt. I felt everyone's eyes on me. Heard the whispers. But I ignored them. Focused on warming up. Fretching. Shooting a few practice shots. I missed the first two. Nerves. But the third one went in. Clean swish. I felt a flicker of confidence. Then Bryce walked over. Marcus followed. They looked at me like I was a joke. Bryce pointed at my shoes. Laughed. Bro, are those your grandpa's shoes? Marcus joined in. Dude, those look like they're from the 90s. Other players turned. Started laughing too. My face burned. I looked down. Didn't say anything. Bryce kept going. You're shorter than our water bottles, man. Why are you even here? More laughter. Someone pulled out their phone. Started recording. I saw the red light. My stomach dropped. Coach blew his whistle. Alright, let's get started. Line drills first. We lined up. I tried to focus. Ignore the comments. But my hands were shaking. My legs felt weak. We started running drills. Passing. Dribbling. Shooting. I kept up okay. But then came the scrimmage. I was matched up against Marcus. He was bigger. Faster. More aggressive. He stole the ball from me twice. The second time he laughed. Come on, man. At least try. I tried to shoot. Airballed. The gym erupted in laughter. Bryce yelled from the sidelines. Yo, someone get this man a ladder. I wanted to disappear. Wanted to walk out. But I stayed. Finished the tryout. When it ended, I grabbed my bag. Headed for the door. Head down. Humiliated. But then I heard a voice. Hey, wait up. I turned. It was Coach Martinez. He was looking at me. Serious expression. You've got fundamentals, bro. But they're there. Most of these guys don't. I blinked. Confused. He continued. If you're serious about this, meet me tomorrow. 6 a.m. We'll work. I stared at him. Couldn't believe it. Someone finally saw me. Finally believed in me. I nodded. I'll be there. 6 a.m. came fast. I barely slept. But I was there. The gym was empty. Dark. Just me and Coach. He tossed me a ball. Show me what you've got. I started shooting. Dribbling. Running drills. He watched. Corrected my form. My footwork. My shooting angle. You're not built like them. So you can't play like them. You need to be faster. Smarter. More precise. He worked me hard. Suicide drills. Defensive slides. Free throws until my arms burned. Thought I was in shape. I wasn't. Not like this. We did this every morning. 6 a.m. Before school. While everyone else was sleeping, I was sweating. Running. Shooting. Coach pushed me. Hard. Sometimes too hard. One morning I collapsed after a drill. Couldn't breathe. Couldn't move. I wanted to quit. Coach stood over me. You stop now, they win forever. You want that? I looked up at him. Shook my head. He offered his hand. Pulled me up. Then get back on the line. And I did. Because he was right. If I quit, Bryce and Marcus and everyone who laughed at me would win. And I wasn't going to let that happen. Weeks went by. I got stronger. Faster. My shots were cleaner. My handles tighter. Coach started smiling more during drills. You're getting there, he'd say. And I believed him. Because I felt it. I wasn't the same kid who walked into tryouts. I was different. Better. But the bullies didn't stop. They got worse. The video from tryouts went viral. At least in our school. Someone posted it on Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat. The clip of me airballing. The laughter. Bryce's comment about the water bottles. It spread fast. By the next day everyone had seen it. Students laughed when I walked by. Waited. Whispered. Someone made a meme. My face with the caption, "When you think you're Kobe but you're really Kobe beef." Got hundreds of likes. I deleted social media. Stopped checking my phone. But I couldn't escape it. In the hallways people called me tryout trash. Marcus started it. Then others picked it up. It became a thing. A joke. I was the punchline. I walked with my headphones on. Stared straight ahead. Ignored them all. But inside I was burning. Angry. Hurt. Determined. Coach noticed. Pulled me aside after practice. "Don't let them get in your head. Use it. Fuel." I nodded. And I did. Every insult. Every laugh. Every mocking comment. I turned it into energy. Pushed harder in training. Stayed later. Shot more. Ran faster. Then coach made an announcement. Open scrimmage next week. Varsity versus challengers. Anyone can sign up. My heart raced. This was it. My shot. My chance to show everyone what I'd become. I signed up immediately. Bryce saw my name on the list. Laughed. "Round 2? Can't wait to embarrass you again." But he had no idea. None of them did. Because the kid they mocked at tryouts? He was gone. And the person who showed up to that scrimmage was someone completely different. Scrimmage day. The gym was packed. More crowded than tryouts. Students came to watch. Teachers. Even some parents. Word spread that it was going to be a show. Most people expected me to fail. They wanted to see the meme kid get destroyed. But a few people, they were curious. Wondered if I'd improved. I walked in calm. Confident. Wearing new shoes. Coach got them for me. Said I earned them. I stretched. Warmed up. Ignored the stares. The whispers. Bryce and Marcus were on the varsity squad. They were laughing. Joking. Confident. Bryce saw me. Smirked. "Ready for round 2? Need a trash can?" I didn't respond. Just laced up my shoes. Tied them tight. Coach blew his whistle. "Let's run it. 1st to 15. Call your own fouls. Play smart." The scrimmage started. I guarded Marcus. He tried to blow past me. But I stayed in front. Used my footwork. My speed. He looked surprised. Then I got the ball. Marcus pressed up. I crossed him. Left to right. Pling. Quick. He stumbled. Crowd gasped. I drove to the basket. Laid it in. 2 points. The gym went quiet. Bryce yelled, "Wake up, Marcus." But Marcus looked shaken. Next possession Bryce had the ball. He tried to post me up. But I held my ground. Stripped the ball. Clean steal. I pushed it up the court. Fast break. Pulled up for a 3. Swish. The crowd exploded. Not in laughter. In shock. In excitement. Students started murmuring. "Wait, is that the same kid? He's actually good. Where did this come from?" I didn't celebrate. Just ran back on defense. Locked in. Focused. The game continued. I hit another shot. Then another. Assisted a teammate. Grabbed a rebound. Bryce was getting frustrated. He started playing dirty. Elbowed me on a drive. Pushed me on a screen. I didn't retaliate. Just kept playing. Coach saw it. Blew his whistle. "Bryce, settle down. Play clean or sit." Bryce glared at him. But backed off. Final possession. We were down by 1. Ball in my hands. 10 seconds left. Bryce guarded me. Talking trash. "You're not making this. Choke like last time." I ignored him. Dribbled. Crossed. Created space. Pulled up. The ball left my hands. Slow motion. Arc perfect. Felt good. Swish. Buzzer sounded. We won. The gym erupted. Students jumped. Cheered. My teammates mobbed me. I couldn't believe it. I did it. I actually did it. Bryce stood frozen. Staring. Marcus walked off without a word. And coach? He smiled. Nodded. Proud. After the scrimmage, coach posted the roster. Final team. My name was on it. Varsity. I made varsity. I stared at the list. Couldn't stop smiling. But not everyone was happy. Bryce saw it. Ripped the paper off the wall. Crumpled it. "This is bullshit. He doesn't deserve this." Coach overheard. "My team. My decision. You got a problem, talk to me." Bryce didn't say anything. Just stormed off. But I knew this wasn't over. He wasn't going to let me take his spotlight without a fight. First official game. Packed gym. Rival school. Big crowd. I was nervous. But ready. Coach started me on the bench. Said I'd get my minutes. The game started rough. We were down by 10 in the first quarter. Bryce was forcing shots. Not passing. Playing selfish. Marcus was off too. Missing easy layups. Coach called timeout. "Bryce, you're out. Jaden, you're in." Bryce exploded. "What? Are you serious?" Coach didn't flinch. "You're not playing team ball. Sit down." Bryce threw his towel. Sat on the bench fuming. I checked in. Crowd murmured. I didn't try to do too much. Just played my game. Set screens. Moved the ball. Found open teammates. Hit a couple shots. Played defense. We started crawling back. Cut the lead to 5. Then 3. Then tied it up. The crowd was going crazy. Second half I caught fire. Hit a 3. Then another. Drove to the basket. Got fouled. Made the free throws. Assisted on a fast break. Stole the ball. Dunked it. Well, tried to dunk. I'm not that tall. But I laid it in strong. And the crowd loved it. Students started chanting, "Let's go, Jaden." Over and over. It echoed in my ears. I'd never heard my name chanted before. It felt surreal. Amazing. Empowering. We took the lead. Held it. Won by 8. My first varsity game. And I was the leading scorer. After the game, students rushed the court. Wanted pictures. Wanted to congratulate me. People who laughed at me weeks ago were now cheering for me. It was weird. Uncomfortable. But also validating. Coach pulled me aside. "You earned this. Remember that." The next day everything changed. The local school newspaper ran a story. Underdog star leads team to victory. My picture was on the front page. Students talked about the game all day. About my performance. About the comeback. I was suddenly visible. Noticed. Respected. But the best part? The revenge I didn't even plan. Someone found the old tryout video. The one of me airballing. But they edited it. Added clips from the scrimmage. From the game. Side-by-side comparison. The meme kid versus the star. It went viral. But this time in my favor. Comments flooded in. "This is what hard work looks like. Never count someone out. Character development." And then people turned on Bryce. Started pointing out how he mocked me. How he played dirty. How he was a bad teammate. The video resurfaced. His cruel comments. His arrogance. Students started calling him out. Bryce is so insecure. He bullied Jaden because he was threatened. Karma hit hard. Bryce tried to ignore it. But it was everywhere. He couldn't escape it. Just like I couldn't escape his mockery before. Then coach made a decision. Removed Bryce as captain. Gave it to someone else. A junior who played selfless ball. Bryce was furious. Tried to argue. But coach shut it down. Captains lead by example. You haven't done that. Bryce quit the team 2 days later. Said he was focusing on college recruitment. But everyone knew the truth. He couldn't handle being second. Marcus stayed. But he was different. Quieter. Less cocky. He apologized to me one day. Said he was sorry for how he treated me. I accepted it. Because I wasn't holding grudges. I was moving forward. And honestly, that felt better than any revenge. The season continued. We made it to playoffs. I started every game. Averaged double digits. Got looks from college scouts. Nothing D1. But D2 and D3 schools were interested. That was more than I ever dreamed of. But the biggest change. My confidence. I wasn't the scared kid who walked into tryouts anymore. I stood tall. Spoke up. Made friends. Joined conversations. I wasn't invisible. And I didn't need basketball to prove that. Basketball just helped me realize it. Coach pulled me aside after our last game. Senior night. "I'm proud of you. Not just as a player. As a person. You could have been bitter. Angry. Instead you worked. You grew. That's character." His words meant everything. Because he was right. I could have let the humiliation break me. But I used it to build myself. I saw Bryce at graduation. He was with his family. We made eye contact. For a second I thought about saying something. Gloating. Rubbing it in. But I didn't. I just nodded. Moved on. Because my revenge wasn't about destroying him. It was about proving myself. And I did that. Every single day. They mocked me at tryouts. Called me trash. Recorded my worst moment. But they didn't see what I saw. Thankful. Drive. Heart. And by the time the season ended, everyone knew my name. Not because I tore someone down. But because I built myself up. Looking back, I'm grateful for that humiliation. I know that sounds weird. But it's true. Because it pushed me. Made me work harder than I ever had. Made me prove to myself that I belonged. That I was capable. That I was more than what people thought. Bryce taught me something important. Bullies mock you because they're scared. Scared you'll take what they have. Scared you'll be better. And sometimes, that fear is justified. Because if you work hard enough, you will be better. And there's nothing they can do to stop you. I didn't become a school star to get revenge. I became a school star because I refused to quit. And that's a lesson I'll carry forever. So that's my story. The time they mocked me at basketball tryouts and I became the school star. Now I want to hear from you. Have you ever been mocked during tryouts or auditions? For sports, theater, music, anything? How did you handle it? Did you prove them wrong? Tell me in the comments. And if you want more underdog revenge stories, let me know. Should I do a story about a cheerleading tryout? Or maybe a talent show? Drop your ideas below. I'll see you in the next one.